Yes.
All right, welcome to No Face, No Case. We have another amazing interview today. First, let's start by you just telling us your age.
I am 77.
77, awesome. And are you married or single?
I am married for 57 years.
57 years, that's amazing. Congratulations.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll dive right into the questions right away. So, first thing we'll say, so 57 years of marriage. What would you say in this 57 years you've learned about yourself that you did not know?
Um, that I did not
That you
know.
did not know?
Wow,
Because you figure
that's
57 years is a long time,
that is a long time, I
right?
guess.
Could be anything at all.
How to be happy and smile, I guess.
How to be
Through,
happy and smile.
yeah.
So you feel like in those 57 years, you learned to be happy or made you happier?
Yep. Yep.
Can you give me an example of something that you feel made you happier
Uh,
versus when you were like single?
because my husband's my best friend and we do
Okay.
everything together.
How old were you when you met him?
I was 18.
Oh, wow. So then you were like super young.
Yep.
And is that so? Was that like your first relationship?
No, no,
Okay. So it
no.
wasn't so you had some relationship experience. But so from 18 till now, you've been with the same person.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What would you say is the challenge of it? Because I've heard people say, like, okay, if you're with the same person for a while, it gets old, it gets boring. How have you found ways to keep the happiness, if you will?
You have to give and take.
Give and take, like
You have to give and
compromising?
take. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So just kind of like, you
You have,
understand his part and see what works for him as not just for what works for
yep.
you.
Yep. You can't always have your way. You got to give in
Okay.
sometimes.
You got to compromise. Okay,
Yep.
that's fair.
Mhm.
What do you feel about this? A lot of surveys say that the biggest reason for divorce is finances. Do you feel that's true?
I would say yes, that's true.
Can you explain?
Well, because through our first years of marriage, we had tough times, and I think you fight more
Hmm.
when you're struggling about money.
Hmm.
So I would say, yeah, that's a big thing.
Okay. So you said you feel like
Finances.
finance is one of the biggest
Yep.
causes of fights.
I would say yes.
So would you say it's more about like how each person spends, or is it more like if someone's hiding something and hiding money? Like what would you say is about finances is difficult in relationship?
I would say that one will just go and spend a bunch without asking or
Hmm.
visiting with the other one about it.
Okay.
Like you can't come home and say, "Oh, I bought a boat today." It's
Oh
like,
wow.
"Oh, really?" Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that would cause a fight.
yeah, that would cause a fight. But yeah, that I would say that.
So
Yes.
open communication about the finances, basically, right?
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. All right. Do you have children?
Yes.
Okay. Um, in your opinion, what would you say is the biggest difference you've noticed with kids these days, this generation versus kind of more like your generation in terms of whether it's parenting or just let's go with parenting first. You feel there's a difference in how parents are parenting the kids today versus like your generation? 'Cause
Absolutely.
what was the main thing you would say you've noticed?
Well, the thing I notice is now is kids get sent to their room on a timeout, and
Hmm.
in their rooms they have TVs, all the PlayStation games, and so when I was a kid, you got slapped on the butt and you went to your room, and there wasn't a TV, there wasn't anything. You had to sit and think about what you did.
Okay.
So that's my thought.
So the timeout was actually a punishment, not
Yep.
just okay.
Yep.
That's understandable.
Yep.
If you had to give an advice to parents today, what would your number one advice be?
Get the kids off the electronics 24/7 and let them go outside and play in the mud.
Fair. That makes sense. Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, that's pretty good. So we'll go just a couple more questions, a little
Mhm.
bit deeper. If you had a chance to, like, before you were born, you were given the ability to see what your life will be up to this point at 77 years old, right? Like
Right.
you were able to see like a video
Mhm.
ahead of time.
Mhm.
Would you still want to be born, and why?
Yes, I would still want to be born. I was raised with great parents
Hmm.
and siblings, and I've loved life. I've
Nice.
loved life, everything
Okay.
about it.
Awesome. Okay, that's beautiful. That's a very
Mhm.
beautiful thing.
Mhm.
And in 77 years, what is the greatest accomplishment that you feel you've accomplished?
Uh, Being able to be a mom.
Oh, that's beautiful. Okay.
Yep, being to be able to be a mom because I was told I never would be,
Oh,
and
wow.
I had two, a girl and then a boy, and they were miracle babies, and so then I got grandbabies, and I
Nice.
love them to pieces.
That is beautiful.
Yep,
Okay, that's awesome.
yep.
All right, and I think that pretty much concludes everything I was going to ask you. So that's awesome. I appreciate you sending your insight, and we're wishing you many more years of long life and prosperity.
Well, thank you.
No problem.